When scrolling online, you have probably seen the term high value man in buzzworthy articles or viral videos. If you are not really sure what a high value man is or what it's like, we have got you covered. We will tell you how online culture defines a high value man, what his traits and behavior are like, and how to become a high value man yourself. If you are ready to learn more about this kind of guy, read on. Okay, the step 1. What is a high value man? First of all, we're going to talk about the meaning of high value man. According to online culture, a high value man is respected and successful. Online sites typically call a high value man the full package or describe him as the type of guy people want to be or be around. He's confident, assertive, secure, likable, caring, and intelligent. All of these qualities make him attractive and valuable to potential romantic partners, friends, and society. While a high-value man might sound like an alpha male, pop culture sites claim that he's not the same thing. While alpha males can be aggressive and insecure, a high-value man builds others up, seeks committed relationships, and self-assured. A high-value man has a purpose. One of the most noteworthy traits of high-value man is that he has clear goals and achieves them. According to pop culture site, he is not the kind of guy who sits around and waits for things to happen to him. A high-value man is intentional about his time and energy because he knows wasting them won't get him anywhere. Whether that's climbing the ladder at work or seeking a partner and family. Importantly, a high-value man isn't single-minded towards his goal. He balances his work with meaningful relationships, hobbies, and relaxation. A high-value man's purpose and motivation also comes from within himself. He's confident in what he wants and leads instead of follows. He builds success for himself and others. A high-value man isn't a lone wolf whose only goal is to help himself. As he works his way to the top to support himself and his family, he brings others up with him. He will stay late after work to help a co-worker, donate his time or money to a community organization, and praise and encourage his partner. He is always growing. A high-value man is always seeking to be a better person, emotionally, financially, spiritually, intellectually. He is not seeking perfection, but he knows that he can grow, learn, and change every day. You catch this guy watching documentaries about his favorite subject, reading self-help books, or taking classes and certifications to reach new heights in his career. A high-value man is emotionally and physically strong. When someone says a high-value man is tough, they mean it in more ways than one. This is the kind of guy who's resilient under pressure and tackles his problems head-on. He's likely athletic and physically capable too. Whether he's lifting weights in the gym, jogging, or practicing taekwondo, a high-value man isn't a robot and breaks down from time to time like anyone else. He leans on others for support and isn't afraid to ask for help when he needs it. He is emotionally intelligent, self-aware, empathetic, and socially skilled perfectly describe a high-value man. He's in tune with his emotions but doesn't let them get the best of him either, because he knows how to recognize and manage his own emotions. A high-value man expertly reads the room, understands how others are feeling, and knows what is appropriate to say in different contexts. He's assertive. A high-value man writes the line between passive and aggressive. He goes after what he wants but doesn't put others down to get to the finish line. A high-value man definitely speaks up for himself if he's treated unfairly, but he doesn't expect respect without giving it in return. This guy isn't a bully or a punching bag, but rather treats people as equals because he understands everyone is just trying to succeed. A high-value man is responsible. People can depend on a high-value man because he is trustworthy, honors his commitments, and owns his actions. This isn't the type of guy who breaks his promises or bails when things get tough. You can count on him to consistently show up. When a high-value man does mess up, he places the blame solely on himself because he understands that he is the one in control of his life. He is vulnerable and communicative. You are never left guessing how a high-value man feels. He is great at expressing himself and isn't afraid or ashamed to show his emotions. It takes work and skill to get there, but he is secure in himself and his relationships, making him a caring, understanding, and stable partner and friend. He maintains healthy relationships. A high-value man surrounds himself with a high-value partner and friends. This guy has a good eye for other positive, driven, and purposeful people who will build each other up. He holds his friends accountable, while his friends and partner keep him in check and encourage his continued growth. A high-value man takes care of himself. Aesthetically, pop culture science suggests a high-value man is well-groomed, stylish, and attractive. While what's on the inside is important, he understands that a put-together outfit and flattering haircut make a good impression. A high-value man also eats well, exercises regularly, and knows when he needs to take a mental or physical break. He is confident and self-assured. You know a high-value man when you see him because of his commanding presence. He exudes confidence with every step, gesture, and word, but he didn't get there without failing. Learning from his mistakes, taking feedback, and improving. Knowing how to pick up the pieces and get his life back on track is what makes him come across as so sure of himself. This doesn't mean a high-value man doesn't have insecurities or off days. He acknowledges his negative feelings and focuses on improving his mindset and skills to feel good about himself. He sticks to his values and beliefs. A high-value man has great manners and strives to be a good person. He says please and thank you and holds open doors and treats people how he wants to be treated. No one is above or below him. He is also has high standards for himself, keeping his life and space organized, following through on tasks and projects, in putting 110% into everything he does.